to allow him to. But this text in verse 8, after he's saying, don't make mention of the other gods, remember what you have experienced in your past. And in verse 8, but you shall hold fast to the Lord your God as you have done to this day. As you have done to this day. When it comes to sustaining and to clinging on through these devastating incidents that are happening around us, we need to cling to the old rugged cross. There's no use in clinging to ourselves or to the other ways which are as fit to hold on to as ropes of sand. But we cling to He who is our refuge and strength. We cling to the one who is our hiding place. To the one who is our hiding place. You see, after we seek Him and after we make sure that He is first in our lives, in the very things we are doing, we make sure that this will grow and continue in a growing manner. They say that a stagnant believer is a dead believer. Someone who is following Christ and just stands there and keeps looking at Him, you are not growing, and if you are not growing, then you are not alive. But the good news is that today, as we continue to seek after Him, and as we continue to walk with Him, we only blossom as a flower. We only know Him more, and the more we come to know Him, the more He will develop Himself within us. And we can secure ourselves as those who are in Him who is our hiding place. To sustain and to make sure that we are growing and walking with Him every day. I would like to challenge us even furthermore this morning in application to this, to question, what have I been doing lately with the Lord? And furthermore, what can I do to make this even stronger? Perhaps if you spend a good 10 minutes in the morning praying, why not extend it to 15? Perhaps if you come to church and you enjoy the time when the pastor preaches and you take the notes, why not spend time reflecting upon it? Why not even study His Word even more than we have done in the past? Because when we do, we are growing in Him, and we are making sure that we are in Him who is our hiding place. The prayer of David, he wasn't saying, you are almost my hiding place. He didn't say, I'm trying to make you my hiding place. He said with assurance, you are my hiding place. And it is my prayer that for every one of us here, that we will be able to say today as we leave this place, that we are not our own, but He, Jesus Himself, is our only hiding place. Is our hiding place. When it comes to hiding, and when it comes, just as I spoke of before, of playing that old game, hide and seek, let us remember that Jesus is knocking upon the door of our hearts, seeking to save that which is lost. And the lost parts not only comes to the hearts that are drawn in the other places, but those who are choosing to not follow Him. But the good news is that today, we can make sure that He is our hiding place. Just like me when I was a child, you may like to hide behind something, but sometimes they'll even see your feet when you're hiding behind the curtain. You may like to hide underneath something, like under a bed, but still, they can put their head under and they can see you. The best places were always those places that you can get inside them and they can lock the door and seal it tight. When you get inside the wardrobe, the seeker won't find you unless he comes there himself. He can't see you. The best place to hide is a place where you are perfectly enclosed, where the Lord Himself is our refuge, and where we make sure that we have surrendered everything to Him. Earnestly today, He is desiring that every one of us will seek Him first, will submit, and will sustain this walk with Him every day of our lives. But the great other news is that He loves us that much that we have the choice. The choice to surrender all, or to surrender half, or to not do it all. But I pray that as we seek Him today, that we will with assurance make sure that Jesus is our only hiding place. Listen to the words of this chorus as we meditate on what it means to make the Lord our hiding place, and I'll invite us all to sing along with it.